LeBron James and Steph Curry, two names that have defined an era of basketball. But what if these legendary rivals didn't just face off, but joined forces to conquer the NBA together? After their unstoppable performance at the Paris 2024 Olympics, the possibility of these two titans reuniting in the league has never been more real or more terrifying. This isn't just speculation, it's the kind of partnership that could change everything. The time to ask isn't if, it's when.
What they were able to do together on the court. LeBron had some of the most thrilling basketball experiences of his life this summer in those wins against Serbia and France. And the reason those wins happened was the teammate, the pairing up of LeBron and Steph. And so I asked LeBron, hey, could this ever happen again? Could you ever be teammates with Steph again on an NBA team? And he said, I have no idea. And LeBron's very intentional. He did not pour cold water on it. It would be a very remote chance of it happening, but he did not close the door on it.
Right. There's the fantasy about these two playing together, and then there's the reality. The Warriors, they did engage in trade talks for LeBron during the trade deadline last season. We're clearly still talking about this, but what are LeBron's teammates saying about it?
Yeah, I mean, Anthony Davis, I brought it up with him this morning when we talked about that trade that Ramona Shelburne of ESPN reported on last year. And, he kind of got a tickle from the fact that LeBron was mentioned in trade rumors maybe for the first time. And here's what he told me about it this morning.
I don't think it affected anybody. I mean, I think that might be the first time ever that he's been in trade talks in his career. He's kind of seen everything, so I don't think that affected him. That didn't affect our team. But it was definitely strange to hear, in a sense of the first time he ever been talked about in a trade before. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't happen, so.
Realistically, if something like this was going to happen, it would not be a trade in the future. If you look at the salary cap situation with the second apron and all that, the teams try to avoid, it would have to be LeBron opting out his contract with the Lakers and taking an extreme pay cut, go join Steph with the Warriors in the Bay, which, I don't think any of us really anticipate happen.
Right. There's always a chance, but some chances are far, 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 far slimmer than others. Dave McMenamin, thank you so much for stopping by NBA Today. Enjoy tonight's game. Let's just live in reality for a moment. Right? LeBron and Steph, they're obviously making max money. Both of their teams are respectively over the cap by at least, a cool $60 million. So that's the reality when we ask, is there a chance? But when it's all said and done, these moments, Steph, LeBron, they'll live on forever. And just like fine wine, it only gets better with time. So let's run through, Rich, some of their top moments of all time. This category is for you.
Like fine wine pettiness. Oh, I remember this. Little pump fake block. Start talking crazy to him then, Kane.
Well, and then in 2018, Steph hits the step back. You remember this?
Yeah.
He gets a little...
No, I don't remember this. I was on the team. He wouldn't do that.
Good game, Pat, there.
Yeah, because Steph knows. Steph knows nobody can do anything. It's like, good try.
And then
the 1, the 2, the 3. That's not even deep for Steph. That's routine. That's a layup. We showing layups for Steph now?
And that didn't even make our top dagger section. 2014. LeBron just buries the game.
Now that would have been a finals. That would have been fun to watch.
Right over in that finals MVP's face.
And then Steph. That little Deli got him dancing.
You got your lip back though, Deli.
And then gives him the fizz face going down. Can you do the thizzle dance? 2021, the play-in, the Braun dagger.
Oh, look at that. This when Braun hits him back after that pat. Was like, hey man, I don't know, there's something in my eye, but it wasn't you.
I do love those Warriors jerseys though. Here is just the Bordeaux, the fine wine sequence here. LeBron.
He should have dropped his back for a dunk. To me, I would have windmilled it. See, look at that. Doing what I was supposed to, trail in just in case he missed.
And then here, you got 2017. Dancing, handles, layup.
Oh, hey, the better shooter you are, the quicker you become.
And then here, James is...
Look, falling down. How does he do this? How do you fall down, then take off like that?
In Paris 2024, we witnessed basketball perfection as two of the greatest players in NBA history teamed up to secure gold for Team USA. LeBron James and Steph Curry, former rivals for nearly a decade, joined forces to dominate the global stage. Their chemistry was nothing short of electric. Curry's unstoppable range from beyond the arc perfectly complemented LeBron's floor vision and physicality. Together, they made their opponents look like amateurs executing flawless plays that left fans, commentators, and even fellow teammates in awe. Imagine two rivals who've clashed in 4 consecutive NBA Finals, now putting aside their differences to lead the same team. This wasn't just an all-star game stunt, it was the highest level of competitive basketball. The Olympics brought out the best in both Curry and LeBron, as their combined leadership helped Team USA withstand fierce competition from France, Serbia, and Spain. For basketball fans, it was a dream come true. But this wasn't just a fantasy fulfilled, it was a glimpse into what could be. The question lingers in the air, could LeBron James and Steph Curry bring this magical chemistry back to the NBA? Could they transform a dream team from Olympic gold into an NBA powerhouse? This victory has raised the stakes, not just for their legacies, but for what might be their final seasons in the league. As the NBA season approaches, the possibility of this unprecedented reunion looms larger. The Golden State Warriors are sending a clear message to the NBA they are back, and stronger than ever. With a flawless, undefeated preseason run, this team is showcasing its resilience and adaptability. Even with Klay Thompson now in a Mavericks jersey, the Warriors have managed to remain a force to be reckoned with. Their ability to integrate new players, develop younger talent, and rely on the ever-steady leadership of Steph Curry has been nothing short of remarkable. The preseason isn't just a warm-up for the Warriors, it's a statement. Going undefeated is no fluke. And it's clear that the Warriors are aiming to dominate once again. With an average margin of victory in double digits and Curry leading the charge with his sharp shooting, the Warriors look poised to reclaim their place at the top. But it's not just about Curry. Players like Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and rising star Jonathan Kuminga are stepping up, showing that this team is deeper and more versatile than ever. The team's offense has been firing on all cylinders, but it's their defense that has set them apart. Defensive stops, aggressive rebounding, and fast-paced transitions have made them a nightmare for opponents. The key question now is, can they maintain this intensity throughout the regular season? And more intriguingly, would adding LeBron James to this mix make them unstoppable? While the Warriors ride high on their preseason success, the prospect of LeBron joining forces with Curry becomes more tantalizing. LeBron James, at 39, is still one of the most dominant forces in the NBA. His career, spanning 2 decades, is filled with accolades, 4 NBA championships, 4 MVP awards, and countless all-star appearances. But even a player of his caliber must face the inevitable passage of time. As LeBron's career winds down, the speculation surrounding his next move is heating up. Could he really team up with Steph Curry in the NBA after their Olympic triumph? LeBron himself remains coy about the possibility, telling reporters he has no idea about what the future holds. But in typical LeBron fashion, his ambiguous answer leaves the door wide open. LeBron has always been one to control his own destiny, whether it was the decision to join the Miami Heat, returning to Cleveland to deliver a championship, or moving to Hollywood to become a Laker. His calculated moves have always been about legacy, and what better way to end his career than teaming up with Steph Curry, the player who defined an entire era alongside him. But make no mistake, this isn't about sentimentality. It's about winning. For LeBron, the lure of another championship ring is all that matters, and aligning with Curry could be his best shot at going out on top. But for LeBron, there's more at play here than just a reunion. The Warriors' undefeated run in the preseason is not just luck, it's a signal to the rest of the NBA that they mean business. Their offensive and defensive synergy is palpable, even with significant roster changes. Losing a key player like Klay Thompson would cripple most teams. But the Warriors have shown they can adapt, evolve, and still dominate. Steph Curry remains the heart of this team, and his ability to lead by example has reinvigorated the squad. Even in preseason games, Curry's three-point shooting has been devastating, with an average of 5.2 threes per game, putting him on track to break his own record. The chemistry among the Warriors players has been crucial. Wiggins, with his dynamic athleticism, has been a force on both ends of the floor, while Draymond Green continues to anchor the defense, dictating the tempo of games. Young players like Kuminga and Moses Moody are stepping into larger roles, providing much-needed depth. This combination of veteran leadership and youthful energy is what makes the Warriors so dangerous. And let's not forget the coaching. Steve Kerr's ability to adapt strategies, refine plays, and get the best out of his players has solidified his place as one of the best coaches in the league. The Warriors' preseason dominance isn't just about individual performances, it's about teamwork. Their ability to move the ball, find the open shooter, and execute plays with surgical precision has been unmatched. It's no wonder they remain undefeated. And with Curry leading the charge, this team has all the ingredients to make a deep playoff run. But while the Warriors dominate, LeBron's potential impact can't be ignored. LeBron James joining the Golden State Warriors might seem like a fantasy, but is it? The Warriors have a proven system, a winning culture, and a point guard in Steph Curry who can complement LeBron's strengths perfectly. The idea of LeBron in a Warriors jersey is tantalizing for fans. But for it to become a reality, a lot of moving parts would need to align. LeBron's massive contract and the Warriors' current salary cap situation are significant hurdles. But if there's one thing LeBron has proven, it's that he can make the impossible happen. Financial limitations may not be enough to stop the creation of a new super team. The Warriors have already explored trade possibilities involving LeBron, but nothing has come to fruition. However, the window remains open. And with both LeBron and Curry nearing the end of their careers, a short-term win-now mentality could drive both of them to pursue one last shot at glory together. The salary cap challenges are real, but so is the desire for championships. A reunion with Curry might be the best path for LeBron to secure his 5th ring. So if this monumental move happens, what could the future hold for both stars? LeBron James and Steph Curry are both entering the twilight of their careers. At 39, LeBron has hinted at the possibility of retiring in the next 2 years, though his competitive fire remains strong. Meanwhile, Curry has signed a contract extension with the Warriors, keeping him in Golden State until 2027, but even he knows that the end is closer than the beginning. The 2024-25 season may be their last best chance to add to their championship legacies. For LeBron, time is especially pressing. He's been open about wanting to play alongside or against his son, Bronny, before retiring, but that dream may come sooner than expected. Meanwhile, Curry has continued to defy age, playing at an MVP level. But even he knows the clock is ticking. For both stars, the next few seasons are crucial. Could their final years in the league see them teaming up for one last hurrah? Or will they remain rivals until the end? One thing is clear, the story isn't over yet, no matter what happens next. LeBron James and Steph Curry have already cemented their places in NBA history. LeBron's 4 championships and Curry's 4 rings are just a fraction of the legacy they leave behind, but the idea of them teaming up one last time could redefine what it means to go out on top. Both players have changed the game in their own ways, but together, they could create a final chapter unlike anything the league has ever seen. Their rivalry was once the defining narrative of the NBA. Now, it could be transformed into one of the greatest alliances the sport has ever seen. For fans, the possibility of LeBron and Curry joining forces isn't just a fantasy, it's a glimpse at what could be the most exciting storyline in basketball history. As they prepare for the 2024-25 season, we wait with bated breath to see if these two legends will unite for one final, unforgettable run. LeBron James, Steph Curry, 2 of the greatest to ever play the game. As the 2024-25 season approaches, will they remain rivals or could they join forces for one final, unforgettable chapter? The league is watching, and so are we. The future of the NBA just might surprise us all.